Terrible. You make me feel so young. Ooh. Hello. It's me. I was wondering what's going on. How you doing? Am I making this video just to put out content? Maybe. Am I making this video to promo my new website? Definitely. Am I making this video because I'm home alone right now? And by home alone, I mean everyone's gone except my dad, but he's watching a football game. And let's just say football's not really my thing. And I really don't care about Sprots at all. Did I have a plan for this video? No. I guess maybe I could do a story time. I have a story for you. Last night, I put on a face mask. A new one I've never done before. I got it from Etsy. Love Etsy. And was on my computer. Just doing the do on the computer. And never went to sleep. Just stayed on the computer all night. I had that face mask on for 8 hours. So my face better look good in this video. But yeah, basically I'm exhausted right now. I think the only reason I don't really have bags under my eyes is because of the face mask. So, you know, props to it for that. And that's it. It wasn't a good story. I just found out that the CW has put up every single episode of Whose Line Is It Anyway online for free to watch. So I've been watching that nonstop every night, which kind of leads to the whole, not sleeping thing. If you don't know what Whose Line Is It Anyway is, I hate you. I don't hate you, but I wouldn't, talk to you at a party. McDonald's has breakfast all day now, which is good. I feel like every time I go, I'm like obligated now to get a hash brown. I just say that I feel obligated to get the hash brown. Really, I just want the hash brown. Because McDonald's went through all this trouble, to do breakfast all day. Like, we've been begging for it, for years. Ever since, Big Daddy, when they get to McDonald's and they're like a minute late, so they don't get their breakfast. That it became like a social issue. Adam Sandler is like a philanthropist. He's like a social, a social justice blogger. He cares about the environment and the economy. And he doesn't really care about his career, I don't think. Did you see The Cobbler? Did you see Jack and Jill? I also recently figured out, not too recently actually, but if we're on the topic of movies, that The Sixth Sense is actually one of my favorite movies ever. I finally watched it all the way through, and holy crap, it's so good. And I know everyone knows the ending to The Sixth Sense, so I already knew the ending. Obviously, everyone knows the ending. But what made, you might think that would ruin the movie going or the movie watching experience. But what made it cool is that knowing the ending, I'm not going to spoil it. Bruce Willis is dead, and knowing the ending, you can watch the movie and you can see all the cool tricks they're doing to first time moviegoer would think, oh yeah, he's alive. They wouldn't think anything of it, they think he's alive. But knowing that he's dead, you get to watch it then, and the scene where he's at the restaurant with his wife and she's not talking to him, and then she grabs the bill. It's so good. You look back and you're like, wow, that's kind of impressive. I'm single. I also watched The Running Man for the first time, with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And holy crap. This movie, I am shameless. I'm going to put this out there. That movie is flawless. I don't know if you've seen The Running Man. I don't know if you've heard of it. The only reason I knew it existed was, a couple years ago when everyone was like saying that, Suzanne Collins ripped it off for Hunger Games. And I mean, it's kind of similar, so I definitely would say there might have been some inspiration, plus Battle Royale and all that. But The Running Man, basically, it's like the future, and they have Richard Dawson, which is perfect. If you don't know who Richard Dawson is, why are you here? You need to know these pop culture icons. He was the original host of Family Feud, and so it's hilarious. So, real life, he's a game show host and an actor, I guess. But in the movie, he plays the host of the game show The Running Man, which is basically the government has made this deal with the show where, criminals go on the show and they're chased. And basically they try to escape, and if they escape without dying or getting caught or whatever, they're basically out of jail, out of prison. But it's such a good movie, and I wanted to hate it. I wanted to hate it so bad because there's just something inside of me that thinks that Arnold is not a good actor. I don't know why I'm telling myself this though, because that movie was so good. There was the woman, I forget her name, her character's name, I don't know the actress, and like she had this thick accent, and I was like, oh good, this accent's gonna ruin the movie. She doesn't have the best voice, I'm not gonna be able to understand it, and I'm gonna hate the movie because of it. No, it was like endearing, like I don't know, it made the movie better. Like the movie's so good, I was like mad at myself for how much I enjoyed it. The ending is so predictable, but like I loved it, and I really didn't know what to think after that. I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna have to like go back now, watch every Arnold movie, and figure out I love it. And then I'm gonna have to watch M. Night Shyamalan movies because now I know Sixth Sense is like one of my favorite movies. I'm not gonna watch Avatar again though, because I watched that, and please. No, real talk though, about Avatar, the movie, The Last Airbender. I mean, not Avatar by James Cameron and Pandora, and basically, blah, 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 blah. It's Pocahontas. Avatar is Pocahontas. Anyway, the movie, The Last Airbender, M. Night Shyamalan's movie of the TV show, I watched that movie, and I know so many people hated it. And the people that hated it were fans of the show. I never watched the show. So watching the movie, I kind of liked it. There was a lot of like dark scenes. So the whole movie was kind of like muddy, which is bad filmmaking, I guess. Maybe, but if that's what he was going for, to make it really dark compared to the show, because every time I see a commercial for the show, it looks bright and colorful and happy, so I don't know. But watching it, not being a fan of the show, not knowing anything about it except Avatar, and there's like an arrow on his head, I kind of liked it. And I don't know if that's like blasphemous for me to say on the internet, but it's 2015, that movie was a while ago, so I don't even think anyone cares. Like, I'm going to put Avatar, The Last Airbender in my tags for this video, and that's not going to be good for SEO because no one's searching that. If you don't know what SEO is, what are you doing here? This video is just going to be called me yelling at my viewers. I'm back. I had to pause. My dad came. He offered me some biscuits and gravy, which is weird because I was talking about breakfast, sort of. It is 1:11. Make a wish, I guess. But I forget where I was. I think I was talking about Avatar. I was talking about the title of this video. So this video is probably just going to be called Stop Watching My Videos, or Why Are You Watching This, or Get Out, or I'm Desperate for Attention, or Buy My Merch, or, something like that. Like, I wrote a book, or I was drugged at a party, or, oh, unexpected, or the Star Wars 7 new trailer. I should just call it that. And I think legally in YouTube's like terms of service, because I just said Star Wars trailer 7, or wait, because I just said Star Wars 7 new trailer, I can name my video Star Wars 7 new trailer and not get flagged for, lying. But I don't want to talk about Star Wars anymore because I don't want y'all to think I'm some sort of nerd or anything, because I'm really not. I'm just a loser. There's a difference. I think nerds actually, you know, still go on dates to go see like Star Wars and The Last Airbender. That date probably didn't end well though. I'm guessing they were very disappointed. There's something in my throat. Oh, my phone is vibrating over there. I think what I'm gonna do. Let me get it. Got it. I think what I'm gonna do. Let's do an Ask Connor. I don't have enough followers on Twitter to be able to put an Ask Connor and for people to actually ask me questions. But I'm sure if I just search the hashtag Ask Connor, it's just going to be all of Connor Francis fans. And I have no problem stealing his questions. So let's just do an Ask Connor. It's going to be great. And I'm just going to answer some of these Ask Connor questions. All right, here we go. First question from Dallas Oreos. What's your favorite superhero? First, I'm going to start off by saying that's a really like poorly worded question because it should be who is your favorite superhero or to whom do you give your fave? Okay, probably not that one, but it definitely should be who, not what's. So, that aside, I'm going to have to say my favorite superhero is Spider-Man, I guess. Let's talk about the Spider-Man movie. So, there's been more Spider-Man movies than anyone can count. It's cute that Tobey Maguire, like, tried, I guess. You want to talk, real talk about why Amazing Spider-Man's better than Spider-Man? I don't know anything about comic books, but what I do know is about love. And I truly believe that Gwen Stacy loved Peter Parker more than... oh no, I forgot her name. Who did Kirsten Dunst play? What's her character's name? It's not important, I guess. The reason I'm saying that Gwen Stacy clearly loved Peter more is because in Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, what's-her-face doesn't even like fall in love with him. She falls in love with Spider-Man, and then like once he reveals himself, she's like, oh, well then I'm in love with you. Whereas from the very beginning in Amazing Spider-Man, it's always like Gwen Stacy has the thing for Peter, so I ship them so hard, even though she died. I guess that's a spoiler. Are Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone still dating? Because I think that they are adorable. That's a cute couple. If I ever saw one. And I've seen one or two. I'm sorry if I look like I'm hunched over. I'm sitting at the edge of my bed and like the end of my bed has like a rail, and so like my knees are higher than my waist right now, and I'm kind of just like bending to compensate. I don't have like a hunchback, I swear. I've been tested for scoliosis like multiple times, like by the direction of my doctor, like you need to be tested for scoliosis. And normally you would think that'd be a bad thing, but it's really just a good thing. My doctor's just really concerned about my health that he has me checked for scoliosis about once every 3 hours. And basically I still don't have it yet. I think he's just really concerned about it. Speaking about doctors, one time I accidentally told my mom as a joke, I have to make up a name. So let's just say my doctor's name is Dr. Parker and my dentist is Dr. Stacy. I accidentally told my mom as a joke, Mom, I don't want to go to the doctor. Last time I went there, Dr. Stacy touched my boy part. my boy parts. And she was kind of concerned for a little bit because I had just said that my dentist had touched my area, which obviously didn't happen. Plus, my dentist is not a female. So, yeah. Not that Dr. Stacy would be a female because they go by their last name, but in this case, since I was taking from Gwen Stacy, you kind of just probably assume that my dentist was a female. He's not. Well, he's not. It's 2015, so I feel like I have to state these things now. My dentist never touched me in my boy parts, just my mouth parts. And my doctor sure did touch me in my mouth parts and my boy parts. But luckily he touch my mouth first. But sure, yeah, my doctor did touch me in my boy parts. And if we're just gonna, go around, it's what I find fascinating is that in this year of 2015, by the way, the year's almost over. It's almost 2016, which is crazy. I wrote about it in my blog. Link down below. But seriously, what's crazy is I still feel uncomfortable saying like an anatomical term. Like I still say boy part. Boy parts. There's more than one. Is that weird? I'll say butt. I'll say boob, but I'm not gonna say that word. I'm not gonna say the pen 15. I don't know if that's weird or not. I don't know how I am still talking about it. It's almost Christmas. Let's talk about that. Good talk. So maybe I'll do like a Christmas vlog or something. I'm not gonna do a Christmas haul because I'm not like a beauty guru. Look at this lighting, it can never pull it off. So I don't know what we covered in this video, but I think I'm about done with it. And I'm guessing like as this video progressed, I got like lower and lower until I was just, until I'm just down here and I just look ridiculous. Sorry about that. I know it's very professional. It's actually hurting my back quite a lot. Thanks for watching this video. I made it for no reason other than to talk. I'm pretty sure my dad has actually been listening this whole time right outside my door. I think he's eating the biscuits and gravy out there right now. Biscuits and slay me. That's embarrassing. I'm never sticking my tongue in my cheek when I'm like saying something tongue-in-cheek, You can fund me on Kickstarter. Just kidding. That'd be nice, though. You can send me money if you want. Just put it in the mail. Just put Connor Hatch on it. I'm sure it'll find me. Oh, I just remembered. I was doing a Q&A on here. Whoops. Basically, that's it. How should I end my video? Buy fruit on iTunes, y'all. Marina and the Diamonds. Support her. I bet I look disgusting this close.